Well, greetings and hello there, everybody. It's me, your beloved Star Wars dad, Nooch Do Good, and we're here wrapping up our July roster reviews, one of our biggest roster review months we've ever done on the channel. And of course, this is being released on August 1st, but these are from our July wheel, and you have no chance to get in August. We'll open up that September wheel pretty soon. I'll be out of town all week. This is for our pal Mad-Ucks, who is one of our Knights members, and he has a name here on the screen, which I shall not pronounce for fear of repercussions. He wants to know about finishing farms and what should his next Omicron be. Let's get this first roster review started today. More roster reviews are coming behind it. Let's take a look over here first. So we got the Executor. Talk about finishing up farms. So we have a 4.7 million Executor, Negotiator, Malevolence, Final Line. Let's take a look at some of these fleets. I don't think they're going to be complete. You know, I see a level 1 Chimera. That's not ready to go, but we do have the TIE Bomber for the Executor. First Order fleet, of course, is not ready to go, but not horrible. I've certainly seen worse First Order fleets, so he's on his way to getting Kylo with that thing. Galactic Republic fleet is functional because of the bundle, but you're looking for Galactic Republic Y-Wing and the Malevolence to fill, or excuse me, the Marauder to fill it out, and the Malevolence fleet also not filled out. Need that Hyena Bomber and Vulture Droid it. But at 4.7 million, I'm going to give this a solid 6.5 because the Executor is in there and the rest of the fleets, you know, are important, but, you know, there's only one big fleet in there, unfortunately. So now look at the roster, 4.7 million. No Galactic Legends on this roster, I believe. Yep, no Galactic Legends. So I'm going to guess what we've got. So we have the CLS team, we got Imperial Troopers, we got Bounty Hunters, we got Vader, we got Starkiller. Do we have Revans? I don't see any Revans in here. Hold, please. No Revans yet. Nope, no Revan there, and no Revan there. So Revans aren't farmed, so it's not like a traditional core farming kind of roster, but it looks like, okay, this is a Lightspeed Bundle roster. So we're going Night Sister Lightspeed Bundle. We're going Shadows of the Empire Lightspeed Bundle. We are going, wow, that's all so far. We're going through the Padme and Gas bundles. We're going to, do we have Ewok? But no Ewok bundle purchased, I don't think. That's a little disappointing. What did the Ewoks ever do to you? Sorry, I got the burps here this morning. What did the Ewoks ever do to you? By the way, I see Princess Nisa complete there. Now that always makes me start to look around a little bit at my Scout Trooper's not done. Man, that's disappointing and sad. Phoenix, we got Captain Rex not being farmed. Oh, very disappointing and sad. If you want to finish a farm, that's your finished farm. Phoenix are absolute garbo. Like, there is not a team that's transformed more by one character in the game, as far as I can think of. Even like, I guess Traya Omicron transforms a team, but without Savage Omicron, it's not as great. So, yeah, without Captain Rex, his team is complete garbo. You want to finish a team, get into that Captain Rex finish for sure. 4.7 million, I'm really looking for Galactic Legends, and I think that based on the ship farming, I'm going to see a couple of bundles here. There's a First Order bundle, and there's a Resistance bundle. So these were purchased probably back in March, I'm going to guess. And it is now August. I know it's August. I'm going to guess it was purchased in March. What have we done in the meantime? We purchased all the bundles. We got Wampa up here. We have gas. We don't have gas. I'm trying to put together the roster here. I guess, well, there's 3PO, GK, Padme, Shakti, somebody else is in there. Ahsoka. Ahsoka's up there, okay. And then for Separatists, there's an Omicron on the Geos. There's the right Zeta there. I'm a little kerfuffled on the roster. What's the next Omicron? Well, Wampa's got an Omicron. Do we have any Sith on the roster? No, not to speak of. Maybe Savage Opress is your next Omicron. If you get him geared up, he can still do a lot of solo action for you. I'm not seeing a lot of Omicrons here at the top of the roster. We got all of Starkillers done. As far as next Omicron, I mean, I wouldn't go. I would not do Phasma and First Order TIE Pilot. I'm not super excited about them. Maybe Zori Bliss if you got Zori in there. Let's see, we have Resistance. Let's click on that again. There's Zori Bliss. I would think about Zori Bliss or Savaz as your next Omicron on the roster. Those are the ones. Maybe Droidica if you're going to get up a General Grievous Separatist team. Separatist droid team. Yeah, there's Grievous there. So I'm going to say this roster is just coming in at a solid 5. And the Datacrons I'm not worried about. Well, 4.7 million. We should see some Datacrons. So Datacrons are basically a 0. I'm going to bring the whole thing in at around a 5 or a 4.5. Get Kylo and Rey done, man. You bought those bundles and you're just sitting on them. Your next finished farm should be Captain Rex to get him done for your Phoenix to work right. And then go get Rey and Kylo and make them work. I realize that you've got ships to work on here. But man, if you buy the bundles, why not invest, refresh the ships a little bit. Spend 999 crystals or whatever it is, $8.99, I don't know what it costs, to refresh these Radis and Finalizer nodes and get them unlocked and go get Rey and Kylo done. That's the main thing you can do here, but the roster's coming in around a 5. Next Omicron for Savage and or who's it or what I said? Droidica if you get that Grievous team up. Now we finished our first roster review for one of our members, our Knights of Nooch $5 review members or 5-minute review members. We're going to spin the wheel for 3 more reviews today from free members or people that have signed up. You can sign up on my Discord, whatever the next month is. In this case, it'll be September. There will be a sign-up room in Discord for you to register to win, get your name on this wheel, and win a roster review the next month. Kastro has won a roster review today. That's Kastro with a K. Kastro with a K, not our buddy Kastro down south in the Caribbean, but our buddy Kastro with a K. Kastro! George? So, yes, why do Scooby-Doo and Astro basically talk the same way? What's up with that? I mean, they're two separate dogs, but I guess they're both kind of Great Danes, though, aren't they? Mökä! Mökä! I don't know if I'm going to be able to find that one in Discord. One more roster review to spin for today. I really enjoy, I think we're going to look at even expanding even further the roster review and roster services on the channel. Stay tuned to the channel over the coming month for that. We're going to have some stuff put together here, but stay tuned. We got some more stuff coming along the lines of our roster services on the channel. And our next one here, our final one, Crazy Ram 28. That name is familiar, but I don't think we've done a review this month. Let's get these reviews done for this video. Alrighty, it's time to check out Kastro's roster today. We got Supreme Leader Kylo Ren here. We got the Executor in Erodium 5. Let's take a look at this, the overall peakness of this roster. We got a bunch of capital ships on the field, including Profundity and Executor. Man, where are you in Grand Arena? Erodium? Erodium 5. What's on your character roster? I'm just you're just not playing much Grand Arena. That's all I mean, even without Datacrons, Erodium 5 is really low for this roster. I mean, really low. With 2 Galactic Legends, I'm going to guess you... And let's see here. No, we don't have that one on the way. But you got Jedi Master Luke, you got Kylo, you got the Profundity, you got Jedi Knight Luke on the team, you got the Revan, Jedi Knight Revan and Darth... No, that's Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren and Darth Revan look the same. There's Darth Revan down there. You got a lot of stuff on this roster to be down in Erodium. But let's look at all the fleets in order, of course. Yeah, we'll keep going on the TIE Defender, keep going on the Gauntlet, and make yourself a full fleet today. This fleet with Chimera will do some things for you. It's not like the ultimate fleet, but it's certainly not a bad fleet at all. It'll perform for you in Erodium 5, I can guarantee that. The Finalizer fleet. This is complete as far as, TIE Dagger's not complete for Leviathan, but the rest of it is good to go for countering the Executors, so you should be doing that in Grand Arena. We've got the Negotiator fleet, which is just poo. This is just absolute poo. I got nothing for you here. I have nothing positive to offer. If you want a good fleet, get that thing up and running. Our Malevolence fleet needs needs some more shards here for Hyena Bomber and Vulture Droid, but looking good in general. This the overall fleet level here at 5.6 million. We got 2. I'm gonna give this a 6.5. We do have 4-star or 5-star Executor and 4-star Profundity. I'm gonna make this suggestion I always make. If you're gonna farm these ships, don't just do them 10 shards a month. I mean, 10 shards a month, you're looking at a year and a half to get around to getting them on your route, getting a complete 7 stars. Spend some crystals here and there and get them up to 7 stars faster. I would definitely skip a 6-star Executor, go straight to 7-star. That 6-star Executor is just kind of a big disappointment for us. And again, we have no Datacrons, right? Yeah, no Datacrons. Okay, so Datacrons are 0. 5.6 million, I'm looking for Datacrons. Fleets are about a 6.5. The roster here, I mean, 2 Galactic Legends, Radis, Revan. I think I'm looking at like a 7 or 8. Well, these Jedi are kind of sparse. I mean, Jedi Knight Luke is Relic 7. Jedi Knight Luke or Jedi Master Luke, Jedi Knight Luke. Revan is 5. Hermit Yoda is 5. And so you just got the team up for this and no other Jedi. A little sparse. You're probably getting through Assault Battle Tier 3, though. The Ground War Assault Battle. Gear 12 Yoda can get that done. Let me look at your Sith for a minute. So, Darth Revan's not ready to go yet. Savage has Omicron. Trey is not here. Interesting. This is a very... What's going on this roster? Okay, so the first thing I'm going to point out, this is not a bundle. This is not a bundle purchase. It's a Relic 3 First Order TIE Pilot. It's a Relic 3 First Order Special Forces. That's just a mouthful. Relic V Fost FP. Whatever. I can't say it. Veteran Smuggler Han is there. We got Jedi Training Raid done. That was for Jedi Master Luke. We got 3PO and R2. I wonder if this is a free-to-play roster. And that's why he's not investing crystals. But I even invested crystals free-to-play to get these ships done faster. And it was well worth the investment. Just save them up for a while. I'm going to assume this is free-to-play at 5.6 million. It's dialed into Kylo, dialed into Luke, and that's all the farming that's been done here is Kylo and Luke, basically. We got Wampa down there. We got bounty hunters for the Executor. This is a tight farm. Only things that were needed for Jedi Master Luke, Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, the Profundity, and the Executor have been farmed. Nothing else is relicked on the roster as far as I'm seeing, and I'm going to give that a solid 8. I am excited. I love efficiency. Efficiency is what capitalism is built on, and you have done capitalism here, my friend. Let's look at. I skipped some speed mods last time. I'm giving that roster an 8. Even though Luke should be here. Ooh, I like that too. I like that too. Now, I don't like the speed. I would try to find some better speed on there if you're going to do that. I would rather have a 32 speed mod with low protection than a high protection, with 5 speed on it. That's no good. Your mods are doing okay. These are nice mods here. I'm gonna give the mods I'm gonna say a 6. You got the right mod sets here. Just they're kind of okay. But the 8 on the roster because of the efficiency. We're going 6.5 on the fleet. So we're going to bring this in at like a 6 3/4 roster. 6.5, 6 3/4. Really nicely done, Kastro. I love your efficiency. And here is mökä's roster. And darn you, I had to look up the code for how to do an Alt 314 or whatever to get an umlaut O on my keyboard. We don't have those in America. Anyway, Vero Caru, let's take a look at this roster today for a mökä. We got 3.9 million, just under 4 million. We've got Negotiator, Finalizer, little sparse on the ships. Maybe a lot sparse. I'm going to say this. There's no TIE Bomber. There's no... I mean, it looks like the Finalizer bundle was purchased here. Yes, so Finalizer bundle was purchased. There's no TIE Bomber. Man, get the TIE Bomber in your Galactic War Store. It's there like once a day now. Okay, so we're buying bundles. This is a story of this roster. We're buying bundles, boys and girls. That's all we're doing. Fleets at 4 million. It's going to give it like a 3 or 4, like a 4. Like you're buying bundles, but you're not filling in around it, Like, where's the farming? Where's the farming? Let me see something here. Here's the First Order. We bought a First Order bundle. We did not buy a Resistance bundle. We got something here, though. What is this? That's the Jedi Training Rey bundle. And there she is. I'm just kind of marveling over this First Order bundle purchase here. Like, this was done in March. And it's August. Starkiller is done. Hopefully it's the right Omicron, yeah. Jedi Knight Revan is here. Savage Press Omicron. This all the bundles are purchased here in May. Again, I'm trying to break this down in my brain. We have a Finalizer bundle. We have a First Order bundle. A Supreme Leader Kylo Ren bundle. We have Savage up there. We have all the bundles that have since then have been purchased. I'm just not going to relate to this mindset here. You pay a bunch of money for a Lightspeed bundle and the Finalizer bundle too, and then you don't refresh the Finalizer nodes at all. Like, spend some crystals, man. I kind of marvel at this. Like, you're gonna spend your hard-earned cash on a bundle to get Kylo, and then you're not gonna spend any extra crystals ever to get the finalizer done quicker. I want this. Maybe this has to be like a new mantra on the channel that if you're going to invest in these bundles, save some crystals for the fleet. Save some crystals for the big capital ships. If you're gonna get the Executor, save the crystals for the Executor. You know. This roster should definitely be farming for Executor, which means a TIE Bomber needs to be farmed. I'm going to guess I'm not going to see any Imperial Trooper. Yeah, no Imperial Troopers on the roster. Once you buy that Finalizer bundle, you've got half of the work done for Executor. Go do the other half on your own. Farm that Executor. So I'm not super excited about much on the roster, unfortunately, buddy. I'm sorry about that. I feel kind of bad here, mökä, to say this about the roster, but you bought a First Order bundle. You bought the Starkiller bundle. I'm just gonna assume. I mean, I don't see anything else going on with Dash Rendar. His abilities aren't complete. Yeah, you bought a Starkiller bundle. You bought the Supreme Leader Kylo Ren bundle. You purchased the raid the new Galactic Republic raid bundle. You purchased the Naboo raid, whatever. You bought the Jedi Training Rey bundle. You bought the Ewok Night Sister. You bought the gas bundle? Yeah? I just don't feel like you're doing anything with those. I want you to do more with those bundles. Like, when you buy a bundle, make a beeline, a straight line toward what's in You did a good job with Starkiller, okay? You went straight for Starkiller. You got him done. He's on the roster. Congratulations. He's another Zeta, I think. I can't remember. Is there another Zeta on here? I feel like there's an Omicron, an Omega, Zeta, whatever. Maybe those are Omicrons. But I need you to push a little more for getting these things done. I'm going to guess gas is not on the roster. So maybe you're just buying bundles and then lollygagging your way down the street after that. If that's what you're doing, I guess it's okay. I don't really relate to it. If I'm going to spend some money on a bundle, I'm also going to spend some money to get some crystals to make sure I get the finalizer done quicker. Your mods are not great. Rain Right mod set. I'm going to give the overall roster like a 4.5. And sorry, man, I think that's one of my lower ratings. If you're going to buy the bundles, invest yourself in the farms that go along with those bundles. Because there's going to be more and more bundles out every once a quarter or so-ish. That's what it seems like so far. Invest in the farms that go along with the bundles to complete those farms. That's what I'm going to say. All right, we're going to look at Crazy Ram's roster. I found something interesting. Crazy Ram, last year, like May 2023, won a prize on the channel. Crazy Ram won a roster review in January, won a roster review in May, and now it's won a roster review here in July. Seems like Crazy Ram just kicks it in there, and I'm going to take Crazy Ram to the casino with me and have a little fun. Kyber 5 on Crazy Ram. Let's see with another one here. Ooh, me likey. I like these kind of, we just saw another one of these, not really investing in fleets and yet sitting in Kyber 5. Is this the same? This can't be the same roster I just looked at, is it? No, let me look back. Hold on, I need to pause the timer because this feels like major deja vu. It is not. I don't remember the name of that roster we were looking at here previously, but man, I got some deja vu here. Kyber 5 with no real super investment ships. Let's keep going. So now he did buy the Negotiator bundle, but think about it. That was just a few months ago, like 2 months ago. And so what we're saying here is there's just no fleets on this roster. There's just no fleets on this roster. Let's take a look at the First Order here. Almost complete. This maybe counter Executors is close. The 7-star TIE Elshans really is necessary to take all those hits and keep on moving forward. Now, but you do have a Malevolence fleet? No, we don't have a Malevolence fleet. We don't have. So, I mean, fleets at 6.2 million. This is like a 4 on fleets at 6.2 million. There's no big fleets on here. The Empire fleet is filling out, but it's not there yet. Looks like we're on the way toward Executor, but we're not there yet. Kyber 5, boys and girls. Same thing we saw yesterday. Light on fleets. And only 3 Galactic Legends. Now, the 3 Galactic Legends does get you into Kyber 5, and Leia Organa does get you into Kyber 5. And, well, we got the Gungans, or the Gungans are on the ways. So, yeah, so the Gungans are on the way. We got Jedi Knight Revan. We've got Jedi Knight Luke, of course. We have Starkiller down here. So we do have some stuff. So we do have character stuff. Darth Treya is here. We have good character teams pushing this roster forward into Kyber 5. Oh, I like those Phoenix. Let's pull those Phoenix right now. Yes, we got Captain Rex with an Omicron. We got Hera with a Zeta and Omicron. Look at all the Zetas. Yay! I like these Phoenix. I'm a big fan of your Phoenix right now. Let's look at the mods here on Rex. That's okay. It's okay, but I like your, I don't know about the defense. He needs offense. Offense. Get him crushing, man. But I like your Omicrons and those Phoenix. That's nice. That's really nice. You know, we don't see a lot of those really, truly complete Phoenix teams except on my roster very often, but here's another one. Nice work. We're going down here. Have we unlocked gas? Let's take a look. We got gas. Okay, at 7 stars. So there's a farm for you. You'll need to get gas and these clones geared up. I'm not a huge fan of these new clones, by the way. They all kind of look exactly the same. It's a little disturbing to me. Like there's just subtle differences between the clones here, which I guess is kind of true to life, but I don't know. I struggle with trying to make CGI or cartoon characters look like humans. You know, that's just my struggle. Anywho, I'm going to see if we got resistance going on here. No, we don't. So I think this is going to be a good example of buying bundles and then, no, the first order bundle was not bought. It is farmed. Relic 3 here on these guys. Let's go take a look at our rebels and see if we do the Lando 5, Biggs 4, we got Akbar. I think we do have a Shadows of the Empire bundle here. 3. Yeah, we have Shadows of the Empire was purchased for sure. But the first order was not. That was done before those bundles even came out. I like this roster. 6.2 million on the character roster with Leia Organa on it. That's going to lead you into like Jabba next. I think Jabba is probably the next farm you should be doing. Doesn't look like you're maybe working on it. I don't know, but I would work on that Jabba after getting your Executor done, of course. Let's take a look at assault battles in here too. Assault battles are not good here. Night Sisters are going to be not good on assault battles. The Phoenix can get through that assault battle though too, and so can the Phoenix can do 2 assault battles on their own. And your bounty hunters can maybe do okay. Nah, they're not doing okay in Rebel Roundup. So we're not super great on assault battles on the roster. Palpatine, Malik, no, we don't have that. And our Jedi will be getting through groundwork as we do have Jedi Knight Luke. So assault battles are not great on the roster. The overall composition of the roster I do like. Let's take a look at a few speed mods here. Kylo is looking like he's fast. We don't want health there, but crit damage. Make this a crit damage. Sacrifice a little speed for some crit damage there. Otherwise, it looks like it's pretty much on the right path. We'll go take a look at Boush Leia's mods. How fast is she? Not very fast. Not a lot of 6-dot mods in there. So at 6.2 million, the mods are going to get like a 5. I like the mod. I like the roster composition. Datacrons are not much to speak of. They're okay. Your ships are not great. You're in Kyber 5 though, so I got to give you credit there. I'm going to bring you in around a 5.5, 5 3/4 on the overall roster today. And that's going to wrap up our roster reviews for today. Let me know what you think in comments. I will talk to you all very soon. And of course, always remember, Nooch Too Good.